chilled and try and do another video for you here. Got a new camera and got a new microphone. Gonna see if any better quality on the sound in the video here. Today we're gonna work on the Speed Champions Porsche, the GT3. It's one of the new Speed Champion sets. Hasn't been out too long. I think it came out over Christmas time. Today I'm gonna work on doing this one off of the app instead of using the paper instructions. So you have the regular instructions here that you can use. If you take that, go into the Lego Builders app on your phone here. Comes up with up the top there's your scan code. Search for sets with the QR code here at the top. All day here for you and show you guys what I'm talking about. Alright, so on the app up the top is a search. There's a QR code option off to the side. Click on that, and you go to the front page of your instruction booklet. Down in the bottom corner, there's a QR code. Scan on it. Comes up like this. Start building. And this will give you your digital instructions. Once it finds it, there we go. Alright. With this, you come to it, tell you, gives you a three-dimensional look at it. You can go ahead and start the build. Build that one. And that tells you all the pieces you need. Put in the bag. Give you all your pieces. When you're doing this, you can rotate it around. Gives you a better opportunity to be able to see different angles and stuff. If maybe you got a complicated setup that look on that is a little bit harder to tell where the piece is going to go there. So it looks like we've got 5 bags here. One sticker sheet, small one, not bad. So set the instructions off to the side, sort my bags here. Right. So start with bag number 1 here. Alright. We got bag number 1 plus the main chassis part here. So let's start this, and then need minifigures. So with the upper body, the legs, it's big. The head, and then this one, we've got the option for the hair or the helmet. Helmet, you get clip the visor on there. Alright. So, got the hair option on the figure here, or switched over to the helmet, like so. Alright. Going through instructions here. We're going to put that off to the side. Check the wrench. Looks like it does come with an extra clear visor. Alright, so starting here. If you're looking at the instructions on the digital one of the options here, it's got this. Click on it, it comes over here, tells you where all the pieces go. You can zoom in on it, you can rotate, move it around. So it tells you your pieces off to the side here that you need for that step. And give you a little more detailed instructions on what you need to do there. So I'll take this guy, find the pieces. Four of them there. That was all locked in. Next step, have a 2x4 flat. There you go. Put on top. These short studs. And then a 1x3. There we go. Right, a couple more here. Little piece in the center. The gear shift. Alright. Go ahead and go to the back here. A couple of these 1x2 blades. Done. 2x6 plates. Alright. Moving on. These. Clip on the track. So. That gray piece. 2 axles. On each side here. Two of these 2x2 plates have the step on it with the studs on the front there. And the little red 1x2 drills. So, and this attaches on to the front also. There we go. None. Alright. Now this one. We got one of these 2x1. Same stuff in the center. To the 90-degree pieces. Plates on there. So, Alright, a couple of these 90s. 1x1s. To drop on them. I did 1x6. Big plate. In there, and then 1x2 white on. Put a little gap. There we go. A red 2x4 block. Plate there. Flip it over, move into the back. We got a 2x4 that's got a 90 on it with the 4 studs sticking out. It clips on the back. And the other axle block here. Pin on each side. And this attaches onto that white block that we just put on. Flip back over. Got the yellow 90 here. On the smooth 2x2 plate. Toss all that in together. Right, 1x4 plate. 1x2 90. There. And then 1x2 block. Alright. 1x4 block. Smooth 1x4 plate on the top. Attached. And then a 1x2 plate centered underneath that. Two of these 1x1s. Have a little hooks on the end. On each side. Try to get those down there straight. Good. Now flip that up on its side, and you take 2 of these 1x1 blocks. You got the pin on the side. You put 1 in each of those. There we go. And this is going to attach onto the back here, and around that 90 plate that we just put on it, like so. Alright, now we got a ×2 build. Got these gray wedge pieces here with the stuff, and then black 1x1 blocks here, the 90 on the side, just like so. Repeat that. Drop those, and then you're going to attach right down inside the driver's compartment here. One on each side like that, pointing out. And you got these 2x6 blocks, 90 with the 2 attachments on it, and you one on each side. Attach it on like so. There you go. Now, 2 of these 1x2 plates that you're going to attach onto the back. It's going to help lock it on there to stay in place. So, attach it there. And on top of those, C90s. We have 1x4 with a 1x2 single pin in the center. Together. Another one on the other side. And then a 1x1 spoof block on one of those pins. And 1x3 on the bottom on the opposite. Now this is going to attach inside like so. On the other side, more of the gray 1x1s with the 2 side pins on it. 1x1 plate on top of it. Turn it so that round part is going in, and then put the steering wheel on. It's going to attach on the other side. Like so. We got our steering wheel on there now. Alright, so our first sticker looks like the gauge here. So we got a smooth plate here, got a little arch on one side. Arch goes to your left, flat on the right. I'm going to find my brick separator here. There it is. Only put the sticker on a little easier. So sticker number 13. Use my brick separator to just kind of hold it. Makes it easier to line everything up and get it on there straight. So I'm not get it, fight it so much. There we go. Put that on. And this is going to go right over the steering wheel. There you go. Now that like so. And that is it for bag 1. Yeah, I only got a couple extra pieces here. Take those, put them in my bin off to the side so I don't use them. So I got my figure completed. Got bag 1 completed here. And zoom in on bag 1 for you real quick, show you completed work here. Alright, so bag 1 complete. Got a compartment here. Steering wheel. Got the axles front and back. All set. Now we're going to move on to bag number 2. two out, moving on. First pieces we need one black 1x2 block here. It's going to go centered on the back. Driver's compartment. And two 1x2 wedges. Smooth top on them. One, two, right. Alright, 1x2 block. It's got the pins on the top and on one side there. And on the 1x2s with handlebar attachment. It's going to go on the side. 1x2 smooth plate. And this attaches to the back. Side compartment right in there in the back. Alright, one of the black 1x2s with the 90 on it there. It's not right behind. Alright, we can get one of the wheel wells here. 1x2 or 1x1 yellow plate. Attaches on one side there. And a 1x3 yellow plate on top of that. 1x2. Yep. This is on front. Turn it around so that 1x2 is towards the back, and then it's going to attach on to the passenger side rear. There real well. And repeat another one for the other side. Put the 1x1 block on the front. Get a 1x3 plate on there. And 1x2 plate. And we'll attach on the driver's side rear. Yep. Alright, so we got a 1x8 yellow plate and 1x2 black plate in the center. Two 1x1s, got the little skinny pin on it on each side of that. And it's going to attach between the wheel wells across the back. Right, 2x4 block. 2x2 white plate. Two of these gray C-shaped ones here. And go on so that it's all sticking out to the same side. 1x4 plate, yellow. It's going to attach in between. And then we got 1x2 block. 2 pins on the side and the center, and two 1x2 yellow blocks that have a single pin on one side, and one on each side of that. So, now right underneath those, we'll take two of these 90s, single pin on the bottom, double pin on the side, on each side of those. There we go. Now, 1x6 black plate and a 1x4 yellow plate attached to the bottom of it. And on top of that, two of the 1x2 black plates attached on here, leaving one stud exposed on each end. And on those ends, we're going to have a black 90 with the T-pins on the side going out, both sides there, like so. I'm going to attach this into the center, like so. On the very top, another 1x4 yellow plate on there, attached onto it. Alright, we got another sticker here. It's going to be on a 1x2 plate. Looks like it's going to be the GT3 emblem. And this is going to go right on top. I'm going to attach the plate on here before I put the decal on. just to make it easier to hold that little plate in place while I put the sticker on. Here's my first separator again. Just lightly stick it on the edge there. I put it on. Center it up on there. All good. Alright, now on each side of that, you got two of these 1x2 kind of arch pieces. And one on each side there. Got a 1x6 black plate with a small 1x2 black wedge. It's got the smooth on it there. Each side of that, a black 1x1 little plate with the stud on top. There's number 2. All set. Alright, looks like we're going to have some more stickers coming up here. We got one of these, it's a black smooth one on this side, another one on the other side. Like so, and then we're going to put some stickers on there. So, on this side here, we're going to put, it's like the tail light sticker. On this side, it's going to be number 4. On the other side will be sticker number 3. So when these go on here, I'm going to make sure this wedge is going down so that your stickers are going in the correct direction. Put the other side on here. Got it. Alright. Both those are on. And this is going to attach right below that. Alright. Now I need 4 of these 1x1 blocks that kind of got the 90 on it there. It's going to be 2 on each side on these brake plates. This is to mimic the rear diffuser in the back of the vehicle. So we'll have 2 going to the 90s that way, and then the other 2 on the other side going the opposite. But the opening on it is facing down on both sides there. So, in the center, this will be the exhaust. Your little black pins. And we'll attach right into the center. And then like so, we'll have the exhaust and the diffuser. Alright. We need 2 1x3 plates. These are going to attach onto the side here. One on each side. Next, on this side here, we're going to take those yellow smooth ones, a little arch on it, and right below that, take one that's got the 90-degree on it. Make sure it's pointing the correct direction there, match it up to your instructions. So we'll go like that, and then right below that, a 1x1 plate on top of it. And I got a couple of black smooth ones, and then one of the black smooth ones. It's 1x2. You got a 90 on one side there. It's going to attach onto that yellow peg that we just put on. And you got a black quarter circle. It's going to go below on the other black stud here. Make sure that the curved side is pointing down. And that will flip. Do the same thing on this side that we did on the first side. So we get our yellow smooth pieces, the 1x1 plate on there. Make sure we get the Be straight. So we need 2 black pieces. Goes on there also. Alright. And on the top here, we got some of these darker red pieces. One of them does have Porsche printed on it. You want to make sure that writing is pointing towards the outside. Goes back where you put that sticker on where it says GT3. You got 2 of these quarter rounds also, same color. You're going to attach on each side of that. We got that shape there. Alright, there you go there. Alright, 2x4 yellow, 1x1 gray. Gray's going to attach on the bottom. And this is going to attach on the top here, right over the top where it says Porsche. Alright, 2 smooth black 1x1 plates. Corners there. And we got some smooth yellow plates that are going to go in between. Got a couple more of those smooth kind of arch pieces with the points on them. And go on each side, make sure the points go in the correct direction. And then a smooth inside, typically like so. And that completes that part. Now this will attach on the back right here, these end plates. Just press it on. There you go, back to the vehicle. Now to help secure this together, there are 2 more of these black wedges. I'm going to attach up here on top. I'm just going to help hold it on top and coming back off. And that is it for bag number 2. So that's moving along pretty quickly. Got those extra pieces away. Get a drink here real quick. Alright, bag 3. Alright, so that's bag 2. Got the back of the vehicle all pretty much finished up there. Move on. Alright, so we need 2 1x3 pieces, smooth plates. You got 1, 2. And you go up here on top. Those on there. And we also need 2 of the 1x2 plates that have that 90 on it. So we have 1 for each side. Put it on, make sure it's pointing towards the inside of the vehicle. Find another one that goes the other direction. There it is. Alright, so like so, that way they both point in toward the inside of the vehicle, towards the back there. Alright, black 1x4 plate and a white 90 plate. Attach the white 90 onto the bottom. Another white 90 on the other side. With your T-stud sticking out like so. Another 1x4 plate. And then you got the tinted smooth arch pieces here. And you put one of those on the end. Like that. Now this is going to attach on like so. We need 3 more of those same tinted pieces. And it's going to go all the way across on the back there. we go. 1x6 yellow plate. Flip it over, that's going to attach on to the bottom. So, right here in the center, I'm going to take one of the 2x2 plates smooth. It's got the studs on the opposite side. And it's going to attach to the bottom. And right in the center. So it's pointing up towards like that. Alright. Gray 1x2. Little pin on the side. Little single handlebar. And a black 90. So I'll push them pointing that way. Like so. This is going to attach onto the bottom. Looks like it's going to go. Alright, so this is one of the parts where having the instructions, the digital instructions are nice. Because according to the instructions, there is an arrow pointing down to where it goes. But from the angle that it was at, I couldn't tell where exactly. So I can rotate it around and look at it, show exactly where that clips on. Alright, we're going to repeat that going the opposite direction to the other side. Attach it on. To a single stud, 1x1 black plates here on each side on top. Alright. A long black right here. Put 1x1 block. I'll follow me in there. Push that in. Like it just goes to the end. Another one. On the opposite side. Push it in until it's smooth. Flush on the outside on both sides there. This is going to attach over the top. Alright. More smooth 1x2 90 pieces here. And then we're going to have ×2 build. So, got some printed pieces here. Two of these, they are printed on both sides. And then 2 1x1 black pins. These are going to attach to the very bottom here on both sides, both pieces here. Like so. Alright, these pieces attach on here. Where that 1x1 block that we put in is going to go in between that yellow plate and that black 90. And we do that on both sides. Alright, another ×2 build here. You need 2 of the 1x1 blacks with the 90 here, the 2 pins on each side, on the one side. 2 1x1 yellow plates. And attach onto the 90s. And then we're going to take these black wedges that kind of have the grill shape on them. Those are going to attach to the outside end of the 90 here. Putting it down like that. Do that on both of them. completed. And these are attached onto the front. So that wedge will go right up underneath. So it completes that. Do that on both sides. There we go. Alright, now we got 2 stickers. Looks like sticker number 6 and 11. These are going to go on the top here. Looks like number 6 will go on the passenger side. These are long enough that I'm not going to use the brick separator because I can get them on there pretty good by hand without needing it for the extra guidance. Make sure you get stuff out good. Then sticker number 11 on the opposite side here. And hold the one down, make sure you get it straight. Alright, so I got those stickers on there, got them pressed down nice and tight, they're straight. That completes this part. And attach this onto the back of the vehicle. Let's see, get this all lined up on here. That was trouble lining that up on there. So, what is... Alright, so there's 2 little white pins here, the clips, and these 2 gray ones here, that's what we're trying to attach. That way we can get that in there. Press down on it, so it'll just click in. I think I've got them in there. Looking at the diagram on the picture here. Looks like that's where it belongs. Alright. 1x1 plate and 1x2 plate in yellow. Attach those together. All lined up. 1x1. Clip on the end here. Make sure you want to attach that one off to the side. So, the yellow 1x2 90 attach on the top. Now this is going to go on the clip pointing down, and that's going to attach to that gray handlebar piece down in the center here. There's another one here in the 1x2 90 and 1x1 plate. Anything like so. And another one of the 1x2s with a clip on it. And that's going to attach on the other side, pointing down. It's going to clip in on the other side and fill that gap in. Alright. Alright, we need 2 of the 90, 1x1 with the 2 on the side, and 4 with the white round 1x1 peg plates there. 1x1 plates are going to attach onto the pins on the side here. So, oh, my bad. Getting ahead of myself. Alright. 90s are going to attach onto the front, right here. On each side. So with the yellow part there right in front of black. And the 4 white 1x1 pins. But one on the outside corners. The front on that red plate. And then the other 2 just inside those 90s. So, all 4 of those attached. 2 1x2 blocks here, and attach on top of that. Top of the 90 and that white plate peg that we just put in. Now we need 1x1 yellow plate, 1x1 yellow 90. We're going to go to the driver's side, the very back. 90 is going to go on the bottom. 1x1 and go right above it, like so. And then one of these wedge pieces here. I want to make sure we got the right one so that the edge is going in the right direction. Like that one is actually for the other side. There you go. And then this one is going to get a sticker on it. Sticker number 5. This is a smaller piece. I'm going to attach it to the vehicle first and then put the sticker on. Just so it's easier to hold on to. So that's going to go right above the 90 plate on the back. And then sticker number 5 is going to attach onto that. Small sticker. So I'm going to use my brick separator here to hold it while I line it up. And one side lined up. Press it down. Alright, moving on. Alright, so we're going to have another sticker here, a small piece, so it's going to be a 1x2 smooth curved one here. I'm going to attach that piece onto before I put the sticker on, just because it is a smaller piece, smaller sticker. It's easier to hold everything in place. So this will be sticker number 9. So, small sticker, small piece. It's a lot easier to line it all up together when you got it apart on here. Alright. Got that little sticker attached there. Another sticker. So we got a 1x4 smooth plate. And sticker number 10. This one we're going to attach right in front of that one we just put on. I'm going to attach that too. Take the sticker, brick separator. Now, since these go right next to each other, I want to line them up, make sure that I'm getting everything in line with each other so it all looks right. And on there. Get everything straightened out. Now it says GT3 RS. Alright, another 1x4 smooth plate. And we got a 1x2 the ledge on the side here, plate. Plate's going to go right on top. 1x4 smooth ones there. So, alright, two 1x1 smooth ones. And one right here in the corner. Skip one, put another one on. Then on that spot where we skipped, there's going to be another plate, 1x1, 90, and attach on there with that 90 pin pointing towards the top. Another 90, 1x1, and a single 1x1 flip it over, start on the other side. We got that 90 in the very back pointing down, one by one right above it. Get that other wedge piece, attach on there, and that's going to be sticker number 1 attached to it. Now lined up. Alright. Next piece, little arched smooth 1x2 right underneath that one. Sticker number 8 going on it. You guys have any other techniques that you use for stickers? Let me know. You're welcome to try this out, use some of my ideas. You got another idea, let me know. I'll take a look at it, maybe give it a try, see if I like it any better than the way that I've been doing it. It's good to help each other out. Give each other ideas if we have them. Alright, smooth 1x4 block. Sticker number 7 on it. This one is a continuation of that last one, so we're going to make sure we get it lined up with that previous sticker so that it all looks straight and doesn't stand out that you got it crooked. So, alright, GT3 RS again. Alright, right above that, the other 1x4 smooth plate, 1x2 wedge on the back, behind it. Another 2 smooth 1x2 blocks, and then that 90 again. So, smooth, 90, another smooth. Now on top of those 90s, you take some black 1x1s. They've got a rounded edge on one side, flat on the other, and put the flat towards the back. Rounded side towards the front. You're going to put those on top of that 90. Next, pleats, bag number 3. Making good progress. It's going fairly quick, not taking too long here, so keep going with it. Took all these extra pieces here again, throw them in the bag, in my little box, save them for later. Grab bag number 4. Alright. Give me 1 second real quick here. I'm going to attach charger on my camera here to make sure I don't lose my battery. Alright. Looks like my battery's getting a little low there. Alright. Moving on. Bag number 4. 1 bag left after this. 1x6 gray. Black 90 plate. Attach the gray on top. Another 90. And then 1x2. 1x2 in the center. The other 90 on the other side. Make sure when you're doing that, the 90s are both pointing down in the correct direction there. 2 1x1 plates on top of those 90s. Right. And then 2 1x1 blocks. These are not a full height block. And a little bit shorter than the standard block. You put them next to each other, like so. You can go in the center on the gray on the back here, and on top. And make sure we get those lined up nice and straight on here. Alright. Got a red 1x2 that's got the downward 90 on it. It's going to attach on the inside, pointing in the same direction as those yellow pins. Place them just put on. Two of the 1x2 blocks, you got pins on top and on one side. Those are going to go next to that red plate. Those pins pointing towards away from the red 90 plate. So the red 90's got the pins on this side, the red pins are on the other side. Alright. Two of these white 1x1 90s, they got blocks, they got a pin on one side and on the top, then they're rounded on the back, and then two red ones that are the same, just like those. These are going to go on top. The reds are going to go just outside of that red 90 plate, pins pointing the same direction. And the white ones are going to go right on top, pointing the opposite direction. Alright, make sure you get these all lined up here. Alright, like so, we got the white ones pointing towards that way, and red going that way. Another times 2 here, so we got the black 1x1 blocks, pin on the side, two of these yellow 1x2s, single stud on the back, the wedge on the front. Those are going to attach on top, so that wedge is pointing down towards the stud on the side, and so. I'll repeat that. Another one. Alright, got those both done. Now these are going to attach on the sides. Laying out here. Like so. Alright. Now, in between here, these 1x2 little plates, smooth ones, go on top, and then on each side of that, there'll be 1x2, the slightly arched smooth one, attach on top. Now do that transition across there, like so. Alright, two more of those 1x2s with the wedges. One of them, and another yellow block. This time, that block is going to point out that way. And take another one, attach right next to it so the pins point in the same direction. And this is going to attach onto that yellow pin. Like so. Repeat the process for the other side. Attach that one. Good to go. Moving along here. Alright. 1x4 yellow plate. Two more of those red 1x1s. Alright, drop a piece. This. Alright. Now these are going to attach onto the back side of the yellow 1x4. That'll be like so. Two of the white ones are going to go on the outside, finish that off. Alright, now make sure those are all nice and straight on there. Right, we got another printed piece here. A 1x2 wedge, it's got the Porsche emblem. It's printed on it. It's going to attach on top of those red blocks, pointing towards the yellow plate. And two more of the 1x1 wedges. One on each side, and those will be on top of those white. so you're getting all completed there. Right on the very front, center, 1x2 smooth plate. And on the outside of that, take one of these 1x2 with the slight arch on it, and 1x1 attach to the bottom. This one does need a sticker put on it. I'm going to wait until I get it attached to the next part, get the sticker on there to make sure that I can get it on nice and straight and easy. So this one attaches off to the side, looks like it'd be on your right. And we'll go ahead and get that sticker put on, which is sticker number 15. Yep. And repeat the same thing, opposite on the other side here. Needs to be sticker number 14 on it. It's being attached. Alright. Alright, got both those stickers attached on there. I piece that part. And this is going to attach right on top of the black plates. They got attached on here. This one, those red and white attached down. It just steps out a little bit off of those right there. Okay. And on the very bottom, we got a smooth 1x4 plate. It's going to attach. Looks like you'll leave one groove sticking out towards the front, so it'll go into the second notches, like so. Just going to sticking out a little bit. And that completes that part. Now we'll go ahead and attach this onto this front. Starting to look like a vehicle. Alright. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I am missing the sling now. On the mend. It cleared me to be able to take it off and do some light stuff. Still under some pretty good weight restrictions and physical therapy, but making progress from my surgery, so you'll be moving on that. Alright, 2x6 black plate, and then a 1x2 smooth plate here on the front. It's going to attach all the way through the center here with that plate towards the front. I'm just going to attach that on, keep everything a little more secured so that doesn't come off. Alright, 2 round 1x1 pins, plates here. And you're going to attach on the inside here, you got the light gray. On the outside, back towards the driver's compartment. Two 2x3 white plates. You're going to attach front here, right up against that smooth black plate. Alright, 190 and one smooth round 1x1 pin. It's going to go on the top of the 90. That's the downward 90 piece. 1x1 plate. Flip this over so that smooth part's down. Put the 1x1 plate on the end. Spin it out. 1x2 smooth arch here. With this pointing, that gray flat plate pointing down, and attach that onto the side, pointing back towards you. And this gets a sticker on it also, number 12. This one's small, but I can get a good grip on it, so I'll hold it in my hand, put the sticker on. This is the last sticker on the sheet here. Get rid of that. It looks like this sticker is going to attach. There's a circle on it, and that circle is going to go towards this high side, towards the right. So we'll attach that. Get that on there nice and straight. Like so. Now, this is going to attach on the passenger side to the front of the door. The smooth gray pin will be right on top of that black round one by one plate that we put on there earlier. So it'll look like so. Alright, so we do one of the clear round 1x1s. And one black 1x2 plates. Clear one's going to attach into the bottom. And then we have a red one, or a black on the other side. So, the black 1x1 with the up pointing 90 on that black pin. Now with that pointing black plate on your side here, one pin pointing towards the bottom, that's going to attach right underneath that last piece that we just put on. So, right on the side of the door in front of that GT3 sticker decal that we put on there. And it looks like, flip to the other side and repeat the process all over again. Need that yellow with downward 90, the round smooth plate. Attach those, flip it over, put the 1x1 on. Smooth arch 1x2 piece here. And this is going to go on when it's pointing away from you instead of towards you this time. And this is going to go on top of the door. Right. Underneath it, smooth 1x2 and a clear block pin again. Black pin. And black 90. We'll go up on the side, tab right below like we just did on the other side. There we go. Alright, push bag 4. Last few pieces here. Bag 4 put in the box. Grab bag number 5. Alright, bag number 4. So we got the back completed. Pretty much the door is done. Then we'll go to the front. So with this one, we're going to need bag 5. So we're going to need the bag. Little hubcaps in it. The little hubcaps, there are 2 different ones in here. You can pick which one you want. Instructions call for the little 5-star ones. There's this other one. If you decide that looks better to you, you can compare them and pick which ones you want to use. I'll probably go with the ones that it's telling me. That's the ones that are on the instruction book, on the box and everything. Alright. Almost done. On here. Alright. Now out here in the front, got a 2x2, it's got a little rounded arch with the hole on. And attach. Up here, Right behind that, we're going to put in a 1x4 gray flat plate. And on both sides here, we need 2 smooth 1x3 plates on each side of that last piece, and then 2 1x2 plates. These are going to attach on either side of those smooth plates. Another one. So it'll be like that now. You got the smooth plates on there, and then another one. 1x2 plates. Each side, and then a 1x2 smooth plate. They got the angle on it. We're gonna have put it on here. Make sure that that is angling up towards the back. Put one on both sides. Those on there straight. There you go. Alright, now the front wheel wells. Put pin on both sides here. And 2 of the big 90s flat plates here. And the yellow 1x4. The yellow 1x4. It's like here goes right up front of the gray 1x4 plate, and the 90s on each side right behind that. Locking those together. And on these 2 studs here in front of that yellow plate, take one of the half circle 1x2 plates. It's got a single pin in the center. Find it here. Right here, a little round one. Attach on there with the rounded side going towards the front. Both sides, we need 1x1 wedges, black. It's like there's 4 of them. These will clip on right on top of the wheel wells with the wedges pointing down towards the front of the vehicle. Good. 2 smooth 1x2 plates. You can go just to the inside of those. On both sides, one on each side. Here we go. And we need 1 more of those 1x2 plates. It's going to go in the center of that 1x4 yellow plate. We need 3 of the 1x2 little smooth arch pieces here. You have 1 on each side. And the third one, I'm going to go in the very center on that front pin with that kind of rounded piece that we put on there earlier. And we need some printed parts. Kind of a third piece here. It's got the headlights printed on them. Down here, 1 on each side. There you go. Alright, 1x2 red block here. It's got the pins on the side. And a 1x2 plate with the 90 pointing up. And it's going to attach together like so. So the pins are pointing up. To the front of that, 1x2 gray plate. You got a smooth 1x4 here. Got a printed part. A little bit on there. And attach onto the red. Like so. Put that down. So we're going to move on to the new part here. So we got a 1x1 with the 2 side pin 90 going up. One of the smooth 1x2s. It has the angle piece on it there. Attach onto the top pin on the side. So it'll be like so. Sorry, it's hard to see those. trying to get a little bit better about being able to zoom in and whatnot. Alright, so I'm going to flip that other part over, put that on, so that will be pointing forward towards the gray pins. And do another one of those, just like for the other side. There we go. That, attach it on the bottom, and move it up like that. And this is going to attach those pointed sides pointing towards the back of the vehicle. Just going to go down through that slot right there on the top. Look in, back of the hood. There you go. Now, 2x6 black plate, and a smooth 1x2. Flip it onto the center on one side of it. Each side of that, we're going to have a 1x1. 4 pieces with the handlebar kind of center in it. Put it on both sides. And on top of those, we're going to have the black 1x2 smooth little arch pieces. I'm going to attach to those. Two smooth yellows. Stick it out like so. And hook underneath those. 1x2 90s. The upper angle. Like so. Now filling in these spots, we're going to have some smooth 1x2 black pieces. Lock all that together. Like so. Now here on these outside edges, you have some of the black 1x2 smooth ones. The angle on it. The angle is going to point up and towards these. Go. Alright, attach on those handlebar pieces. And I've got the little wrench looking ones here. So. Now, start the picture, they're all good. And these, you're going to attach onto the back of the car. You got these two little pins sticking up here. Push down on those. Now we got our rear spoiler. Alright. Windshield does have some print on it here for your front A pillars. And a smooth 2x6. It's going to attach onto the top. And you can go ahead and attach that on to the front of the vehicle. There you go. Alright, times 4. And then you got the wheels. Take each wheel, take the hubcap, it's going to clip it into the center slot there. Repeat that on all of them. Times 4, and go ahead and attach those. Now we're going to flip the vehicle over on each side here. Got our long black smooth ones. Attach those onto the two pins sticking down here. There's one black one, one yellow one. When you put these on, they go into, you got your little pegs on the bottom here. It'll be your very first one, your very last one. And will be what you're aiming for to attach those. On the front, got these two quarter rounds. You can attach the two front pins sticking down here. Now you can flip it back over, take this off. You can put your vehicle, your minifigure down inside it if you want. With me, the way that I display them, the hooks that I have, and the minifigure on the hook beside it. So I don't need to do that. Alright. Quick review on it. It's got a lot of detail. It looks really nice. Not a whole lot of pieces. Pretty quick to assemble. Looks like it took me a decent amount of time. Not too bad. But I like the printed parts. Not a whole lot of deep stickers. It's nice that there is a couple different options for your wheels, minifigure, the hair and stuff. So, overall, nice Speed Champion set. And hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you guys on the next video. And keep on building. Keep having fun.